and operated, Lynn Ladder has been dedicated to providing high-quality products and services to the New England area since 1946. With 6 locations, from their manufacturing plant in New Hampshire to their rental yard in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Lynn Ladder is the one-stop shop for all your new equipment and rental needs. Lynn Ladder has catered to contractors and homeowners for the past 72 years. Have a project big or small? Then call the Ladder King today at 1-800-225-2510. Now let's give it up for our host, Mr. Monday!
Monday!
Go out!
Woo!
Monday!
I smell like crap. Yeah! It's hot.
Very hot out there.
Man!
Welcome to the I Love Monday show. I'm Carlo, Mr. Monday. This is my co-host, Figgy. He's in his underwear.
Thank you for having me. Yes, I am.
What's going on?
Yeah, G-string.
What's going on with that?
Look, LeBron started it.
That's nice.
You're in the NBA Finals.
You're open in the middle there.
I know, it's okay.
McCluskey, how you doing tonight?
I'm a little gamey tonight. It's like 105.
Yeah, you're a little musky, McCluskey.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Musky McCluskey.
little musky.
Musky McCluskey. I like that.
Bottle
It's
that.
got a little ring to it. All right, let's go right into shoot the shit here. Okay. Has the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle been solved? Experts say some of the mysterious disappearances could have been caused by a giant 100-foot rogue waves. What's this?
All right, so we've all heard of the Bermuda Triangle before, right? It's a patch of sea between Florida, Puerto Rico, and
vacation
Bermuda.
place.
Ships and planes have been reported missing over the years. I'm talking military vessels with over 300 people completely vanished. And everybody has kind of supernatural reasons behind why this is happening. Scientists think that they figured it out.
Well,
They figured out the Bermuda Triangle.
They think that it's due to some weird weather conditions. Weird winds that cause
for 50 years? How long has it been going on for? For 50 years? I mean, seriously, what are they studying?
The Bermuda Triangle's been going on forever, but we've been staring at it for 30 years and doing documentaries on it.
doing
We're
nothing.
just now figuring out its big
That
waves.
Bigfoot, you got Bigfoot, the Bermuda
But
Triangle.
they're making
UFOs.
they're making planes crash. I mean, these 100-foot waves are making
Things
planes
disappear.
crash.
Was Amelia Earhart going across the Bermuda Triangle when that happened? I'm not
She
sure.
was going transatlantic.
Okay.
I mean, these waves are like huge Hawaii 5-0 waves. You know what I mean?
You surfing them, Carl? What are you going
I'm
to
just
surf?
saying,
You a surfboard?
I mean, but how
Hang 10, dude?
are planes crashing because of waves?
What do you think it is? Why do these things go missing over the Bermuda
Because it's a
Triangle?
fabrication. It's a lie.
You think
It's
that-
like the Loch Ness Monster.
UFOs.
It's like the Loch Ness Monster and
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Sasquatch.
Yep.
Aliens, definitely another.
I think they're flying model planes over there. I don't think they're real,
Yeah,
like
balsa
740.
wood.
If they're not 747s,
They still make balsa wood, Carl.
do you just keep
Balsa wood's-
opening up the triangle to
they don't-
every
they don't
time a
make
plane
balsa wood.
disappears?
It's cut from a tree.
You
Well, they fabricate it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Balsa wood's still out there.
Still out there?
Yeah. Right, so that grows in the Bermuda Triangle?
Yeah, I never knew.
Where's Lord Abrams?
All right. It's like, what about the Green Nebula cloud that you were talking about earlier?
About the hexagonal clouds that form as a result of the upward gust winds that are not very natural, and then it creates actual lines on clouds. So there's no real temporal edge to a cloud. These form hexagonal lines. These upward wind currents cause giant waves, which might destroy ships.
What are you talking about? Listen,
Science,
I'm claiming bullshit on that one. What are you
Science.
talking about? You just made my eyes go cross-eyed.
What's a Green Nebula?
I don't know.
All right.
A nebulous is something that... Yeah.
Let's go to the next one here.
Yeah, right?
A little screwy. All right. Doorman at an upscale New York high-rise stole the phone numbers of women in the building he works at and bombarded them with pictures of his penis.
Genius.
Bombarded, gifted.
Genius.
It's what you choose to describe it as, okay? A group of women living in a high-rise in Midtown New York received the pictures. They found that the doorman was responsible after they all received the same text. But police were called, and they said that they didn't have enough evidence to prosecute.
I would love to see a picture of his penis, if it's possible. Do we have one?
Do they do a lineup of the penises?
I don't think we have a picture of his
Is it
penis.
penises or peni?
But why would you not be able to prosecute it? Is it
Peni?
'cause of it's the length?
Well, couldn't you just line them up?
It's a minor?
Couldn't you just line them up?
Yeah,
Right?
you could do a lineup and have everyone pull their
The
pants
picture.
down.
Well, the police officer could identify that penis with that scrotum, and that's the penis in question.
I'm just
Is that the
picturing-
penis in question?
I'm just picturing the cover of Usual Suspects with a bunch of doormen with those big fancy jackets on, the cap. And
Who's
then
he
their
doing?
dick
Like
out.
texting people, hey, I'm Carlton the doorman. Here's my penis.
The best part is, you know what
Can
came
I take
up
your
on their
dog
phone,
for a
right?
walk?
It came up on their phone, doorman,
Like, you know
and
what
here's his
I'm saying?
penis.
Like,
He must be proud of that penis.
Here's my dick.
I guarantee you this one. It's a big penis.
Yeah,
You're not going to take a...
Maybe it wasn't
You're not
his. Maybe he took a picture of someone else's and was
gonna-
sending
posed
that.
That's faux penis.
Yeah, he probably doesn't even really have
It's a
one.
faux penis. Right? I don't know. Let's go, McCluskey. We're over here.
I mean, the guy was like taking a picture of Hogan and sending it to people, girls in the building. Like,
It's a veteran move. It's a risky move. Risky proposition.
it's like the stupidest thing in the world. Like, that's of course you're gonna get caught. You send it from your own cell phone.
There's probably his name on there. Carlton.
He probably has a tattoo on his penis
Right?
that has a name on it.
Identifier. Would you do that, Carl?
Did any of the women like this?
Carl, would you do that?
Would I
if
do
you were a
that?
doorman, would you do that?
No, I would just pull my pants down in front of them when they walked in.
Perfect.
I wouldn't send them a picture of
The
it.
real life stuff, you know? You never know. You never know. What's next, Carlo?
I'm not sure about this guy though. I'd like to see a picture of him and his wee wee and just get a look at it and see what's going on.
Let's go to the next one.
Okay. Next one we got here. That stinks. Florida man, 41 years old, dumps a bucket of human feces and urine inside a 7-Eleven after the manager kicks him out.
Shocker.
Damian
It's in
Sims,
Florida.
Yeah,
Damian
shocker.
Sims, 41, was arrested for allegedly dumping a bucket of human feces and urine on the floor of a 7-Eleven in St. Petersburg, Florida. Police say that this was a revenge act because earlier he was kicked out of the building. Apparently he retaliated by shitting in a bucket and then throwing it in a 7-Eleven. I don't even know that they would notice that, right?
Let me tell you, through the years, there's a lot of 7-Elevens around. I have seen some crazy stuff at 7-Elevens.
Oh, yeah.
Over, not too close from us, the next city over. Me and a friend of mine was a probation officer. We used to sit out in front of 7-Eleven and just watch. It was like an act. It was like a comedy act.
Absolutely.
I mean, the fights. I mean, the molestations of men and women, guys to girls, girls to girls. It was like
Jesus.
the fist fights, the drug
Sodomy.
deals.
Can I stream that somehow?
Yeah, you probably
I got
can.
2 words for you.
So somebody.
I got 2 words for you.
What?
Crystal meth.
So,
All right?
So-
I mean, this guy had to be high,
the
right?
fact that someone threw human feces inside a 7-Eleven is kind of a minor thing.
He's 41 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little old.
But honestly, like,
what are you
that's
doing?
so much work. Like, you have to, like, walk around the bucket.
Yeah, he
of
must have
shit.
been
But did he walk around the neighborhood and make people pee and crap in a bucket?
He was
and then
angry.
he threw it, or
He was-
did he do it himself and then?
It was
threw
I
angry.
like to
It was
think that
angry.
he got a collaborative effort involved. That
He was
would be
angry.
nice.
He was an angry poop.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Just like 12 logs of shit marinating in a bucket of urine.
You wish
So
it was
he never got
hard.
arrested.
No, the guy with the penis didn't get arrested. This guy definitely got arrested.
This guy, the guy who took the piss on this thing, he didn't have a.
Yeah, he was charged with trespassing and criminal mischief. Those are both misdemeanors.
Did he have a penis?
We didn't check.
Ugh. It's a dirty, smelly story.
That's disgusting. All right, next. CDC strongly suggests people not reuse or wash condoms. Okay.
Yeah, this is disgusting.
What?
Apparently, the younger generation would rather take the chance with slippage, tearing, or leaking than to buy a new rubber for each sexual act. Can you imagine this? Like
was good
they're going to the lengths to have the safe sex, but they're just like rinsing and repeating with the same condom.
I'm sorry, we've been close for a long time. Okay.
yeah.
But if you did semen inside of a condom and washed it and gave it to me, I wouldn't use it.
I hope not, Carlo.
Okay.
I hope not.
I would not use
We had a friend in
yours.
high school who used the.
Girls that'll clean them out.
We had a friend in high school who used a sandwich bag one time.
Yeah, he used
Serious?
He used a,
100%.
Yeah.
He used the. Yeah, I see, right. He used a sandwich bag,
He used a sandwich bag.
right? Glad bag.
Yep.
Had a little tuna in there.
And
too, a little,
he
some
put it in her
crumbs.
lunchbox.
No, he took the sandwich bag, wrapped it around his genitalia, and had sex
Wrapped
with
it?
Yeah, he tied it up. Yeah, duct tape. Was he a Band-Aid or
The
something?
girl came out with lettuce.
I'm not lying, by the way.
It's a true story. It was a Glad bag. Then he did a Glad bag, and then he wrapped it up with a elastic.
This is a concern because chlamydia, syphilis, gonorrhea, all of these are on the rise currently, and the fact that I think that government should be like subsidized. I would rather people not be,
So they're
blowing
washing
loads
condoms and
into hefty
reusing them and like
bags.
passing them around, like.
I think they're using them themselves.
But I mean, if they use like soapy water, it probably gets rid of the disease.
I don't care. I don't care. It's irrelevant. Whatever you're talking about, totally irrelevant. Wait for the Olympics.
Imagine you impregnated a girl with somebody else's previous.
Here
How
we
long
go.
does like an infective?
There we go. There we go.
How long does an infective disease stay in a condom?
Thank
like
you.
1 hour, 1 minute.
It depends
2
on
days.
It depends on like what the temperature is in my room. If I leave it on the nightstand, there's a lot of factors.
All right, so yeah, if it's room temperature,
Of
I
what?
get
Your
it.
semen?
Yeah. How long does the disease stay in there?
You got to take it out a couple hours before you drink it to let it breathe. It's like, a nice wine or whatever.
All right, so we got something here at McDonald's again. Jesus.
Last good week,
there's
huh?
A couple things. McDonald's serves pregnant woman cleaning fluid in her latte.
After an amazing week last week between parasite salads and milkshake body slams, McDonald's is back in the news. This time they served a pregnant woman cleaning fluid in her coffee.
Milkshakes takes the boys to the
How can they tell? I want to know. How can they tell? Oh, yeah. My milkshake takes the most. Yeah.
They're like, it's better than yours.
Damn right.
It's better than yours. I'm just going to keep saying damn right because I don't know the rest
But
of it.
how do they know there's cleaning fluid? You know the smell, the taste? How did that woman know there was cleaning
If you
fluid?
took a sip of your coffee and you tasted something that kind of reminded you
Have
of
you ever
Windex.
tasted some of the coffee out there?
It's horrible, some of it.
Terrible.
You ever
it's
taste some of the
really
Windex out there?
Yes. Yes, I have.
It's good.
You must be Greek. The Greeks love to drink Windex.
Yeah, look, baby.
Do they really?
Well, Tasso sprays his whole family with it.
Elbows, you got an elbow joint
Yeah,
problem.
yeah, they all spraying each
Windex.
other like spray
Yeah,
each other.
you get a common cold.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, but this basically this was just one of those misunderstandings that they like to blow up and victimize some poor woman who they cleaned out the machine. Part of the process is running chemical through it.
Right.
I'm sure it's food safe. The lady's fine. Except for the child she's going to have to live with till it's 18 inside of her. But other
with
than that,
3 eyes.
end of story.
It sounds like an inside job, like someone
The
hated
baby
someone.
is inside her. Yes, it hasn't left yet.
You know, it's someone.
she
Someone
pregnant?
hated the person, and they put the soap in her.
Father work at the McDonald's.
You know,
Oh, probably. Yeah. Jeez.
They say that they don't have a lawsuit.
You never know. It could, like Carlos said, it could be an inside job. A couple scumbags trying to make a buck off of McDonald's back. You know what I mean? Maybe they did it to her, so she sues McDonald's.
I'm just saying
because she can't sue the girl, and then she makes a good idea.
If those chemicals screw up the baby's head and
idea.
it tears her vagina.
Carlos, go to Burger King. You can pee in my latte.
do you think like McDonald's employees? Do you think McDonald's employees are like bottom of the barrel employees?
No, I think they were
I don't
hardworking
think they
people.
are,
I
but
think
I'm
they're
saying I've
hardworking
heard
people.
that people feel that way.
I think they're hardworking people.
Like
that
they
big,
think they're
that
higher
big
than-
girl last week, don't say it to her. She'll knock the snot out of
I
you.
know you
What?
see her. She was good. She was your size.
Carl, that's not very flattering.
All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We come back. We have a live performance by one of Breaking Ball's alumni.
Oh, hilarious.
He's one of Boston's best stand-up comedians.
Absolutely.
His name's Don Zollo, but you're going to watch this commercial, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
Whoa!
With over 35 years in the industry, Accurate Graphics is the one-stop shop for your design, printing, and installation needs. Whether it's a logo for your new business or a sign install at a new location, look no further than Accurate Graphics. Call 781-593-1630 to get started today.
Hey, do you have any talents? Like special talents? You know, nothing weird, but like, do you have any special talents?
Yeah, I can kick. I can do some cool kicks.
Kicks, really? Can you
Want
show
me
us?
to show you?
Yeah, can you show us?
All right, sure.
Yeah, don't kick me though. Do you have any special talents? Like, you know, like can you dance, can you sing, can you run? Are you a good fighter? Are you a good makeup artist?
No, but
I didn't think you were.
no.
Yeah.
Because of my lip sync.
Now, do you have any special talents?
Nothing I want to admit out loud.
Jesus Christ. Holy shit.
I have double jointed hips.
Double jointed hips. Show me. Do it. What?
I can do it.
Oh, that grossed me out. Jesus.
No, it grosses me out too. I don't want it to
So
happen.
now, do you have any special talents?
Actually, dancing, I guess.
What's up, everyone? How we doing tonight? All right. This is a big night for me. This wraps up my tour of Swampscott Studio Audience Addicts, and it's a big one for us. I've been having a fantastic year this year. I've done a lot of cool stuff this year. I shot my first pilot, which I'm very proud of. He worked for Delta, and I had my first threesome this year. That's something that I actually did do. I had my first threesome, and well, I nailed this pregnant broad. This was no entry-level threesome. I went straight to the top of this one. I went out and got myself an Asian MILF. Yeah. Checked a couple boxes on that one. Or as I like to call it, two wongs make a white. I went through a little bit of a rough patch at the end of last year because my girlfriend of 4.5 years had broken up with me. I shouldn't even say broke up with me. It was more mutual, you know. Like we both decided she should be fucking other guys, and there's a lot wrong in the relationship. You ever do that thing in a relationship where you kind of stand back, you can Monday morning quarterback at the hindsight, you know, and you're like, you can see where the train was going off the tracks. Like she always used to call me cheap. I'm not a big fan of being called cheap. She'd always call me cheap because I'd take her to my favorite restaurant. It's this all-you-can-eat buffet. It's called Costco, and I love dogs, okay? I love dogs. But here's the thing. She had 2 dogs. And this was the rule. If we ever spent the night at her place, both dogs inside the bedroom with the locked door.
That's gross.
It is gross. I don't like that at all. It's like, you know, like you're trying to have a special moment with this person in your life. And then all of a sudden, 2 lunatics just come gallivanting into your bedroom. Just like... But I'll tunnel vision through it because I'm a goddamn champion, okay? But the worst time it ever happened, we're fooling around, we're doing our stuff, I'm making my moves, you know, I'm having intercourse with the human. And all of a sudden, the little one, it jumps up on top of the bureau, okay? She's got a St. Bernard and she's got a pug, okay? If you don't know do you guys know the pugs? Yeah. If anybody here doesn't know the pugs, these are the pugs. The little one gets up on top of the bureau. It gets 6 inches from my face, and it just starts doing this. And I can feel the dog's breath. It's on my shoulders. I'm having intercourse with a human. I'm making eye contact with the canine. And I'm just like, scram, beat it, scoot, out of here, move. And while I'm paying all of my attention to number 1, number 2 comes up, licks my asshole. It was the weirdest thing ever. Weirdest thing ever, because I'd put the peanut butter on my balls. So we end up in this knockout, drag-out fight. In the middle of the argument, this broad's got the audacity to call me a misogynist, which is total bullshit, because I don't even collect stamps. And this is what I thought was awesome. This is what she thought she was going to win the argument with, okay? She has a big secret weapon. It was in her holster. She was just waiting to just end the argument. This is what she thinks she's going to end the argument with. She's like, do you remember last year for your birthday? I got you a Rolex. And I was like, yeah. 2 words. It's fake. And I was like, ooh. I was like, do you remember last year for your birthday? I got you a vibrator. 2 words. Yard sale. Check-in, my friends. You're not coming back from a yard sale dildo. You're not. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, Don, what about flea market anal beads? And it's a distant second place. So thanks so much, everyone.
Great job, Don Zollo. All right, listen, check out the newest Dante Barboza video. Okay, the theme song's coming out. Check that out. We'll be right back in a few minutes. Thank you.
Get out there. What are you doing? Get out there. What are you doing? Get out there. Barboza style. 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 You're on your cell phone, you're doing these things. Let's connect. You connected with them, you close the deal. It's all about connection. They want to connect. They feel connected. And what they want is connection. Barboza style. 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 My name's Dante Barboza. Let's connect.
The song sounded pretty good, huh?
He's unbelievable. He's one of the million.
Back.
He's back and back.
Barbosa's back.
He's back and he's
I'm
bad.
looking really forward to
Talk
it.
about syphilis. Right? I mean,
No, but he washes
Gonorrhea?
his condoms.
yeah, and Windex.
He washes other people's condoms.
Exactly. And he enjoys it.
So you got this great segment on Breaking Balls. I'm offended, but we haven't seen that lately. I mean, people are calling for you.
I have been getting my balls broken about this so hard. I haven't been in the studio in like 3 weeks. You'd think it was like 5 years.
It is breaking balls, Donnie. You know what I mean? We have to. We're obliged.
Have you gone religious on us? Like, what's going on? You like
you no longer
you saw an
offended?
epiphany? You had an epiphany.
I'm the opposite of going religious. I'm going Facebook. I'm just out to get in as many arguments with humans as possible.
It's easy out there. Just bring up Donald Trump.
That is a new religion.
Christ.
Just
That
say
is a new
Trump.
religion.
Good, right?
So you're gonna do a I'm offended soon? I mean, the fans want. I actually don't want you. I don't want him, but the fans are calling for him. It's not me. It's the fans. The fans want him.
People speak.
They love the guy.
People speak.
I think we're doing I'm offended. We're taking it on the road to the various gyms of the North Shore. And I'm going to
good
talk about
idea.
all the bullshit that people pull in gyms.
I like that
I'm
idea.
offended by a lot in there.
A lot. Leaving the weights out.
Not racking your
selfies.
weights. These shitheads that bring their cell phones, the FaceTime. They bring FaceTime into the locker room.
FaceTiming?
In the locker room.
Yeah, that's wrong.
I got into two
That's wrong.
almost physical altercations that had to be broken up by the management of the
I know
gym.
about a guy too who tried to switch his towel one time. Remember your brother? Trying to say it was his towel, trying to get out of it. Took his towel right out of the locker room.
Maybe those FaceTime people saw what you had, down below in the locker room.
And they were like, the world needs to know about this.
Are you a doorman?
Maybe that's what it was. So, little sports talk here. Patriots training camp. What's been going on over there? You guys
Same old, dude. They signed Eric Decker, right?
Yeah,
They got him, and they released Malcolm Mitchell today.
Yeah, I'm sad to see Malcolm Mitchell.
The guy
go.
who was on the injury
He was,
reserve.
he was like IR for 3 years. He learned to read, He couldn't read at the University of Georgia. Is that a good thing? You get into college, you can't read. Is that okay?
Is that really a thing? I didn't know.
100%.
I
He was
never
down
heard
the
about
south.
He joined a book club.
He was in
with a bunch
Georgia.
of women.
Half the ones that can read are still morons.
Couldn't read. God bless him, though. He taught himself to read. You know what I mean? But he got cut today.
They read one book, they take
I didn't know
class,
that.
and then
Yeah.
they go
Well, they have a pretty deep class of wide receivers right now.
Yeah,
What
but
about
it's like they got Edelman when he gets back, and then they got like 5 guys you never heard of. But here's the thing. Tom Brady's quarterbacking.
You got
at
to
the end of
go.
the day, I'm like, it's gonna work.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna
They'll
work.
make it work.
Everybody
Chris Hogan.
still hates us. Everyone still hates the Patriots, and I hate them.
They hate us because they ain't us.
That's right.
And not anus, ate us.
Even if we don't go to the playoffs, they're going to have one hell of a.
They're going to
man
the
of the
Oh, they're
Patriots
gonna go to the.
talent.
They roll out.
Maybe
They're
11.
gonna. They will roll out of bed and win 11 games this year. And if they put any effort in, they'll win 13 or
Just off
14.
calendar sales alone of like the starting lineups, all hot dudes, right?
Oh, that Brady to Decker combo is magic. I meant.
Mwah. Makes me moist.
What's your prediction?
11-5, like always.
11-5.
Yeah. 11-5.
They get out of bed and they win 11 games. They're probably going to win 13.
Yeah, 11-5.
I'd say 12-4 at worst.
What, Kyle? You go 11-5. You 12-4. You won
12-4 at worst. You're like 11-5, like always. When's the last time they were 11-5? I'd like
Last
to look
year.
at. It's a Figgy fact.
Last year.
No.
People don't know about Figgy
They're like-
facts.
I think they were 14.
You guys don't even know what
13-3.
Figgy facts are. They don't know what Figgy facts are.
They're also in
enough.
football that represents like 15 to 20%.
But I do
of the
think they're going to
season.
struggle a little bit for the first couple games. They're playing the NFC North. It's a little bit tougher division. You got to play Green Bay. You got to play.
They don't have
Minnesota.
Edelman for the
They
first
don't have
four.
Edelman, so they're going to struggle. I think. Just like last year. Remember what were they 2-2, and then they went on a run. You know
No.
what I mean? Yeah.
Doesn't they
lost. They lost.
They
to
lost the
Carolina.
opener.
Strong.
They lost the
Lost
opener,
to
and
Carolina.
then they banged out like 5.
Nicholas,
wins in a row.
what's your prediction of their record?
They're going to play a whole bunch of football, I'm imagining. I don't really follow the team.
You could definitely tell with that answer. I mean, that was no
You don't
shocker.
really follow the team. What do you,
Hey,
what do you follow? Comic books?
You know what? I used to play football growing up, but like I can't just like get all into it.
Do you like Premier League soccer? Do you
Like,
like
I
Premier
can't like buy a jersey with another guy's name
No, I
on
don't
it.
do
and
that.
stuff.
Yeah, that's
I
fair,
can't do that.
but the rest of it is like, yeah, this is where you're from Boston. Like, how do you not watch sports? Seriously, get the fuck out.
Yeah, that's
The best
exactly
sports
why.
town
'Cause
in this
the people
country.
are so obnoxious. It's like, dude, it's two guys getting paid
He's
way
right
more
here.
than me.
He's right here.
To care, and they don't.
So what
They
about
don't care. Like the
They
famous
don't
from-
care,
from
so
the-
why
from
should
the Bronx,
I?
Yeah, remember Mickey
Yeah.
Mantle doesn't care about
what about
That
the, what about
ruined
the
me.
Red Sox?
I gotta tell you,
Just swept the Yankees.
yeah, like, hey, let's see what they do in the
we be
playoffs.
honest, though?
You don't win a World Series in August, but let me tell you, what they're doing this year is
All right,
it's
Dawn,
unbelievable.
how many innings have you watched of the Red Sox this year so far?
19 innings. I have a counter.
I've
No,
watched, I've watched eight.
I have
I've watched 8 innings.
I watched 9. I watched one full game in the entire freaking year. All right, they look great this weekend though.
They looked unbelievable.
great,
this
right?
weekend.
But-
Actually, but this is my point. I think baseball is becoming like
it's so slow paced for our fast minds
Right.
now. Like it's hard to stay. But I got to tell you, I watched a ton this
Me
weekend.
too.
and
Me too.
they
That's
looked-
exactly the
they
first
looked
time I really
awesome.
watched him. Porcello pitches really quick. He's Italian too. Shout out.
Italian American.
Shout out.
Yep.
And he pitches quick, 2 hours and 15 minutes. That's all you need. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. Italian American. Rick, give us a call. Want to be on the show.
I know. Porcello, seriously. We got a spot for you in a
You got a
couple
nice
weeks.
beard. You look good looking kid.
Shannon wants you on his show because
That's
he's a
the only
sports
time
guy.
the Italians are quick.
Right, exactly.
What about the guy who pitched last night? What's his name? That left.
Price.
Yeah, I don't even like to mention his
I
name.
can't stand that kid.
Yeah, he's a giant pain in the ass to the Boston sports community, and he's got a world of talent. It's
really good.
but he's
You
also
make that kind of money, you gotta put up with. You gotta put up.
you got to put up a little bullshit.
You gotta put up with it, dude. You make all that money. You got a couple ton of them playing Fortnite. Come on, you're not 15.
I don't think he has the mentality
Did
to
you hear
pitch
that?
here.
Did you know that?
What was
You
that?
got carpal tunnel from playing Fortnite.
It hasn't been out that long. That's bullshit.
No,
That's
you
what
got
he
it.
blamed it on it.
You
He
got,
blamed it on Fortnite.
yeah, that is absolutely
He's
a thing.
addicted. They all are, though. I guess they all are.
I like
guess they
video
go back
games,
and
and
they
I
play all
can't
night.
bring myself to even
McCluskey,
try
what
that.
do we got for their record? What's the Sox record right now?
Their record right now is 79-34. They're on pace for 113 wins. That would be the best in franchise history.
First time in a long time, 2 teams are on pace for 100 wins: the New York Yankees and the Red Sox.
Really?
Both, yeah.
Oh, that's not
And
going to
the
lead.
Astros, all three, yeah,
That's not
all
going to lead
three.
to the most obnoxious people in bars everywhere, right?
Well, that's my favorite part of it is I'd love to see the Yankees win like 102, 104 games and still be 10 games out. What a fuck you
I
that
know,
is.
right?
Like,
Well, listen, I gotta tell you, quite honestly, in Major League Baseball, not to digress, it's the haves and the have-nots. You got
It's
4 teams that
100%.
are good, and the rest of the teams are absolutely deplorable. I mean, I'm not kidding. Swampscott baseball could probably beat
You're not
them.
making a
They got
strong-
some bums
you're not
out
making a
there.
strong
I
argument
mean, they're
for
all
why I
pros,
should
but they're
care.
bums.
I got a little question for you guys. This is kind of interesting. People are saying that this is the best 3 coaches in the history of Boston sports.
I like Cora.
Belichick, Cora, and Brad Stevens. First of all, Cora's only been there a half a
he's
year.
got-
I would say to those people, you're out of your mind.
Right.
Yeah, he's got
I will agree with Belichick. I,
you mean- you mean
I love
simultaneously?
Stevens. I love Stevens, but he has not done anything
Belichick,
yet.
Doc Rivers, and
No, the coaches
and
at Penn
Francona.
State gave
How
back.
about-
Dude, that's the best 3.
How about Red Auerbach?
We're talking simultaneously,
Yeah,
though,
but
right?
simultaneously,
Oh,
the best 3
simultaneous,
together.
okay.
Really,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah. They got a long way to go, Stevens and Cora.
Cora
Long way
really
to go.
does. Cora really does.
Long way to go.
So training camp opened up, and Brady turned 41.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what about Julian Edelman? Didn't you do a commercial with Julian Edelman?
Yeah, we did a viral video series like where we walked around Boston and we busted just random strangers' balls, and it was great. Like he was.
Did people know who he was? Like when they
Oh,
first
yeah,
saw him?
100,
Wasn't it-
100 yeah, but there's also a film crew walking around,
Right,
so
right,
it kind of
yeah.
draws a little attention.
Wasn't it for Dunkin' Donuts?
Yeah.
Now, you always have Dunkin' Donuts in your hand. Did they give you like a lifetime supply of Dunkin' Donuts?
I wish I could have got the Dunkin' Donut lifetime supply because it would have been more money than what I got from doing it. But I'm not shitting on the money. I'm just saying that's how much I drink Dunkin' Donuts.
I heard they just gave you styrofoam cups that they paid you.
I wish I got styrofoam cups for all the Dunkin' Donuts I drink, okay? Because that's how much I drink. I wish I got that sweet ass Kramer deal that he got in Seinfeld, where they're like, "We're prepared to offer you all the coffee you want for the rest of it. I'll take it."
Right, exactly. Right.
I would have jumped all over that.
What was his lawyer's name? He was like
Jackie Childs.
Like Johnny.
He
Like
was
Johnny
to take
Cochran.
off on Johnny Cochran.
Right. Yeah.
Smooth, lascivious, salacious, outrageous.
So Edelman was a cool dude, huh?
Edelman was awesome. Like he was a really nice guy. Like that was the one takeaway that I had from like all the.
He's a dude. He's a California dude.
He's a
man.
he's a
Does he
great
have
guy.
trouble? Does he
He's
have
a
trouble?
he's
does
a
he have trouble
California
getting
dude.
laid?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No?
He went to JUCO for a year too. I think.
I don't think any of the girls have been able to overpower him, if that's what you're asking.
I can't tell you how many women like just come up to me and tell me how much they're like infatuated with the guy.
Did you get more girls because you did a thing with him?
I think I'm getting less girls because I did a thing with him. I think I look
comparison,
shitty.
by
I look
comparison.
shitty by comparison. I'm like I'm holding it together okay for a normal guy, but for like an NFL athlete, this is a pile of shit.
So give me like some highs and lows in the comedy business, because I mean, it's got to be a tough road.
I always say this. Comedy's filled with so many Friday nights, like where you're just driving home and you're like, oh my God, what am I doing with my life? I can't believe how shitty that went. Oh my God. And then the next night you go out and you do a show and it's like, you're driving home. This is it. Yep, I'm on the right path. I got it. Oh, it's just a matter of time before I have like multiple Netflix specials and millions of dollars. And it's just, it's highs and lows. And it's, you meet the greatest people in the world after shows. You meet the shittiest people after shows, and you meet the in-between. I always tell a couple of these for meeting people after the shows. I remember once, and I know when it's not gone well. I can tell you when it has not gone well on stage. I walked off stage one night. I was like, that was all right. You know, it's on a scale of 1 to 10. I give it like a 7, maybe.
Right.
And I'm standing with my buddy Chris at the bar, and Chris was on the show. And there's this thing that people do after a show in comedy. They'll come up to like you, and they'll be like, oh my God. You have such a gift. You make so many people happy. I've never laughed so hard. Thank you for sharing your gift in the world. You're amazing. You too. And it's the most insincere pile of shit ever. So I'm watching.
That doesn't feel good.
I'm watching Chris just take a 40-second onslaught of compliments, and I'm like, it's coming. Any second, she's going to turn to me.
Here it comes.
She took it to another level. This was one I had never seen. She turned to me and she was like, I need you to know this. You're awful. Everything about you is terrible. Your jokes, your hair, your pants are fucking abominable. They're abysmal. And she just walked away from me. And I'm always just left sitting there like, what? Like, I can't even believe that just
Who
happened.
was it, your mother? I mean, who would say that to you? It's somebody you love. You know, I tell your mother, go, you know what, honey? You look terrible. Have you been eating okay? Are you sick?
It's some chick who had an axe to grind.
You know, like, God, I couldn't believe that, right?
But my favorite one ever, I'll never forget this. I did a Chinese restaurant, and there was probably about...
How did it smell in there?
It was fantastic,
It smells
actually.
great. It smells like MSG and wonderfulness.
I went in, and the crowd was probably... The crowd was about 100 people. 98 of them were aged 50 to 60 and Indian. And it was a tough.
You're checking off every box.
American
You're
Indian?
checking off every box.
It was, dude. It was an uphill
tough
battle.
crowd.
But I do the show,
what you got?
and there was like the two people that weren't 50 to 60-year-old Indian people was two 27, 28-year-old like white girls that were sitting in the front, and she comes up to me afterwards and she just goes, I was watching that, and the whole time all I could think was, he's so brave.
I'd rather watch that than a comedy show, actually.
It was amazing. But my favorite part was her friend just came over and just did this. She just went and walked away, and I was like, and it was that same look you do when you're like at somebody's wake. Like,
Right.
Sorry.
I can't say anything.
You just died.
And I was like,
I can't say anything.
So when you drive home tonight, like, what are you going to be suicidal? Like, how are you going to feel tonight when you leave here?
on the
Have another one.
on the spectrum of total elation to I want to drive my car off the Tobin Bridge. We're here.
The GE Bridge. You want to go to the GE Bridge?
Yeah.
A little bit shorter.
I could drive my car off the
You'll still
GE
live.
Bridge. And I'll
You'll
still
still
be
live.
alive.
You'll still be floating in the car like this. What?
You know, a lot of
hell?
comedians, it's their last stop when they come on the Mr. Monday show.
I disagree.
All right, okay. I'm being modest. No, I know. No, I think you're great. Paul D'Angelo's great.
You're great.
Dave Russo.
Phenomenal.
We're going to get Lenny Clark on soon.
Are you?
Steve Sweeney. Yeah.
Nice.
Dave Chappelle.
Rodney Dangerfield's coming on soon.
He's dead.
Oh, shucks.
He's dead.
Mitch Hedberg goes.
Now, what about you? I heard you just had your 25th reunion. I mean, you look like you're 25, but I heard you had 25th high school reunion recently.
Yeah, and I'm not on board with the reunion anymore. I went because I just wanted to see some friends, but the idea of reunions, it's gone now. Facebook has destroyed reunions.
You know everything about them.
I know.
How your kids?
Yeah, you know where they work, how many kids, and
What
they
they age.
marry.
How awesome their kids are.
Yeah, I don't want to hear if you have kids. I just want to know about, like, I saw, dude, you posted a picture of a kick-ass omelet the other day. I want to hear about it. Like, that's what I'm more intrigued by now in the reunion than, like, catching up
Isn't
with
it
people.
crazy how, like, there's so many bald guys and how old some of the guys look that you went to high school with?
They look terrible.
It's bad.
They look terrible.
They look horrible.
They look horrible.
Some people, it's
I'm
really
telling
bad.
you, do we see some pics? Whoa.
And meanwhile, we just keep knocking it out of the park.
That's right, baby.
Well, we got olive oil in our blood.
You know what I mean? That's right.
We're kind of
Can't-
lucky there.
Can't hate it. Don't
But,
hate.
So, McCluss, what do you got for Zollo? We got anything else for him?
Mr. Monday, the internet is a crazy place filled with real news, fake news, and everything in between.
Is it?
We want to run through a few quick images and videos that have floated around the internet this weekend. You let us know if these are real images and videos or if they are fabricated ones
Okay.
for clickbait.
Is it everything on the internet real though?
No.
That's what I heard.
No, it's virtual. Everything's
Oh
virtual.
shit.
Reality is virtual.
So
But
what do we got?
In our virtual reality, the first one up is a pig-human baby. Over the weekend, a pig gave birth to a pig-human hybrid in the Siddipet district of India. I want you to look at these pictures and tell me, is this real or fake?
That looks like if McCall and fucking Tonzo had a kid.
Whoa.
That looks like some. It looks like some lady just wanted to give this kid to an orphanage. It came out so ugly. She had sex with an ugly guy, And
Are
she
we
got,
looking at the same thing? That looks like a human being.
it's a human. It's a
Is that a
human.
penis?
I think it's a kid and they put like a pig nose on it.
I think it's real.
I mean,
When we were in high school,
in
there
a
were
weird
kids
country.
that would have babies out of wedlock, and they
What
would
was
just
that?
leave them near a pig and say, "Oh, look,
What was the
baby,
book? The Island
I think it's in the. I think it's in the country bulimia. That's
I
what
have
this
no
album
idea
is.
what that is.
The Island of Dr. Moreau McCluskey. You're pretty literate.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you're pretty
I
literate.
love that.
You're relatively literate.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the one where they kind of
Can read.
They joined the two together?
Yeah, he was like breeding animals with
Yeah,
people.
with humans. Yeah, they're the big boy and the lion boy and the
Brando
little
played
boy.
it in the movie,
Yes, he
and there's
did.
actually a documentary.
I think
about
this is
that.
real. I think it's a lady. She didn't abort. She ended up having the kid, and then she like gave it to a pig to bring up.
I'm sorry.
And then
Did anyone else get that?
I think that this
You should get it. I mean, you should
It
understand.
looks like a
What is it
Daikini
anyway?
baby.
That's a real human.
I know, but did she put a
She did
sperm?
not. No, she didn't abort. She gave birth.
Oh, so it's a baby.
It's a baby.
With
And
the
she just
pig
got rid
nose?
of it because when the thing came out looking like that, look at this shit.
Oh, she tossed
Yeah,
it?
but doesn't it have teeth?
Yeah, it
I
has
think-
everything. It's a human.
Yeah, but like if it's a little bit, like what I'm saying is she didn't drop a newborn. Like
No, it looks like it has teeth and bat
got
wings. This
claws,
thing is
though.
unholy.
It's. I mean, maybe
It's got claws.
she had sex with a
Demon.
weird like animal.
Demonic.
Yeah. What do we got next, Klusk?
A recent Drake song has started another internet phenomenon. Both that people consider it a song and the Keiki Dance. This is a video where people tape themselves getting out of a moving car and dancing while the car creeps down the street. A video made the rounds this weekend where a person does the dance before becoming part of a bumper in oncoming
Do you
traffic.
know how to do that dance?
Of course I do.
How do you do it?
Kiki, are you riding?
Yeah.
Do you love me? Side me. Right, is that what goes? Something like that?
Keep going. No, keep going.
That's it,
You
right? I
guys-
can do it from my chair.
It's like a Macarena for morons.
I think it's fake.
Right, I like that.
I think her getting run over is fake.
Mitsubishi Macarena.
She never got run over.
I think that's fake.
I don't think we're that lucky. I think that would be the better option. if
That's
she had
definitely
been
that's
hit by a car.
definitely fake because we would have seen some human explosion if we.
Yeah,
were
what
going
about the
that fast.
bystander, though? You think that something happened, but they
He
made
was
it-
so distracted by the unbelted mom jeans that he just plowed right through.
By the way, the mom jeans are actually like coming back. I thought that was a joke. I've seen like groups of young women
Fanny
wearing
packs, too.
mom
packs are
jeans
cool.
up to here, and
Fanny
I'm
packs
like
make sense. I'm done.
Fanny
with it.
packs-
Can we talk about jeans when we were growing up, like with Levi's?
Yeah, Levi's and Wranglers.
Wranglers,
Lee's. What about Lee's?
Yeah, I know what Lee's.
They made girls' asses look big and hot.
Jordache.
and it's coming back. That's what they do.
Jordache.
Jordache were good ones.
What about Vidal Sassoon?
Vidal Sassoon?
Yes, that's- How about
Jordache
I
and
can
Vidal
see you
Sassoon.
wearing a pair of those.
So,
I'm gonna one up you. Martin Gerbeau. Like the little white tag Gerbeaus.
I love Gerbeaus.
Is that a wide fit for
Gerbeaus
me?
were good.
I had a big ass.
You did.
I remember I bought
Where'd
a
it
pair.
go?
I bought a
God,
pair.
shredded.
Flat ass now.
I bought a pair of
no
Cavalry-
ass.
I bought a-
Pancake.
I
We
bought
got
a pair
pancakes.
of Cavaricci's the day before they went out of style. Like I bought them, I got all home, I was
you have
proud.
Capezio shoes,
I
too?
wore the next day in school, and I was like, dude, what are you fucking wearing?
Yeah,
those
right?
for?
What are you wearing those?
You gotta remember these jeans being from Revere. Sicilians. Remember the Sicilian jeans?
I've never heard of
Never
Sicilian
heard of
jeans.
my. I don't. I can't. Never.
I remember them. You guys.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Sicilian jeans.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't that a,
Google that.
Don't you wear them with a wife beater?
Carl, where'd you buy those? Caldor?
I never had a pair. Everyone else did.
Remember Caldor?
Let's go to the next thing with this North Korean weirdo.
North Korean President Kim Jong
Yeah, he's
Un,
great.
he floated around this weekend in a video
us.
where he supposedly punished one of his members of the inner circle, supposedly. And we're just trying to figure out, are these things really happening over there, or is this some type of CGI?
Yeah, he's really.
I
Yeah,
actually hope
that's
they're
real. What you just saw in that video is real.
I hope they're happening, but that can't be real.
The context of the situation is
You think so?
there were three sodas, and that guy picked the soda that Kim Jong Un wanted.
Do you think there's like a tank of sharks underneath that? Like, what did he
yeah.
fall into? Or
Yeah.
like spikes?
Yeah.
Laser beams?
With laser beams on their heads. Like, what was down there?
Either sharks or
Electric
something that you
monster.
don't have to pronounce with an R.
Huh?
Sharks or something that you don't have to pronounce with an R.
Right? I mean, what do you think was
Sharks.
Bob was down there.
Sharks.
Shark.
I hate that guy. Let's go on record about that. All right, we're gonna check out a throwback episode of Donnie in the old show I'm Offended, and we'll be right back to wrap things up over here.
Whoa, let's go!
Unnecessary receipt distribution. Can we stop giving out receipts for everything? Let's start here. Anything that's perishable or under $5, no receipts. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, Don, what if I get a slice of pizza and it's not as tasty as I had hoped for? I won't have the proper documentation to finalize a refund. Pizza's like sex. When it's good, it is great. And when it's bad, you still gotta pay for it. The shortest lifespan on Earth is the receipt for an iced coffee, as as it goes from Margaret's hands to mine to the trash barrel with the same efficiency as a Pippen to Jordan alley-oop. I stopped going to CVS because of that finish line receipts. I don't know if I just ran a 5K or bought deodorant. Here's your Fiber One bar and a receipt with 40 coupons for toilet paper. I'll skip your toilet paper and scroll up your goddamn receipt. Sure, the Earth is being stripped of natural resources, and animals are being forced out of their natural habitats. And now I go into my backyard and I can see deer and coyotes. But I do save 25 cents twice a year when I make Phyllis go over to the protective plastic case and unlock your razors. So enough with this receipt bullshit. I'm looking at you, CVS.
What we got?
Go ahead, McCluss. What we got here?
Mr. Monday's message is becoming a worldwide phenomenon. People see the awesome potential of the I Love Monday movement and they want in. Lately, we've been approached by multiple brand managers that want to use Mr. Monday's likeness in a wide variety of commercial ventures. Basically, they think they can make money with your face. So we're going to show you some of the ideas.
Blame them.
Some of these people have brought forth ideas and presentations that they think we could make money off of, and you just tell us whether or not you're interested in doing it with them, and we'll call them back and let them know. So the first one's up is they wanted to get your face on a cereal box here. The best way to start any Monday is with an extra large bowl of some sugar shit. Treat your kids to the mouth-eroding excitement that comes from main refining sugars in milk. And kids, remember, if you reach down deep enough in the bottom of Carlo's bag, you might find a prize.
Ooh, what you got down there, big dog?
I mean, my face should be on a box, but it shouldn't be on a cereal box.
Should be on a milk carton.
All right? That's screwed up. That is
Should be on a milk carton.
And listen, Bruce,
Has anyone seen this man?
Bruce Jenner was on a cereal box. Look how he ended up.
You're in good
I'm
company.
not liking this one.
You're skipping this. This isn't you.
This isn't me at all.
You don't eat cereal.
No.
When was the last time you ate cereal?
Mr. Monday's about sustained energy. He's not
That's
about
right.
like a sugar-induced
we'll
spike.
I eat basic full healthy cereal every day.
You guys are missing the big picture. We want young kids who are into substance abuse
So
like
you're
sugar.
missing the big picture.
Plug them, Kyle.
We
They
want
haven't
his
sponsored yet.
brand to be about everlasting awesomeness, not a fucking short little burst.
I don't like the sound of this. I need you guys' help on this one.
I'm not into it either, Kyle. I don't eat cereal.
You're going to be the first guy to endorse. You're just going to endorse meat.
Yeah, thanks.
Although-
we just lost our milk sponsor, by the way.
That's okay.
Next one up. You guys ready for the next one?
Yes.
Okay. Perfume. If you think that last idea stinks, then wait until you smell this one. We've been approached by a fragrance company who wants to bottle your scent and sell the magic of Monday to foul-smelling housewives across America.
Foul smelling.
Introducing Monday Cologne for women. The only way to truly feel like a woman is to smell like a man.
Italian sweat.
Gonna
All
have
right.
pheromones in there, Kyle? Extracts of
My
pheromones?
face should be on pillowcases. Okay? And every girl and even guys.
Scented
even the gay guys,
pillowcases.
if they want to kiss me goodnight, that's fine.
But that's what I'm
my
saying.
face, I should be on pillowcases.
The women
float
can...
your boat.
I'm just letting you know.
Never float your boat. I would be
That's
horrified.
that's what I should
I
have.
would be horrified.
I think that they should make this into a cologne, and it should be aimed at millennial men so that they can
Smell
they
like a
can-
man.
So they can smell like a man.
You have a little bit of BO to it. You know what I mean? Like a little bit of hard
keep
work.
this human race.
I wear
going.
cologne and I still stink. It's horrible.
No, you know what I mean? Like it smells like, good hard work.
Cigars,
man.
BO, and Miller
You know what I'm
Lite.
saying, Kyle?
You
I'm
always-
getting turned on.
You always wear cologne. Like you
always,
you always
dude.
smell so
Creed,
pretty.
Creed, shout out.
Creed, shout out. Hey, come on, let's go.
Shout out some
Let's get this
Brandon,
done.
baby.
Next one up. Did you get? Well, try this one. This one seems more you. It's exciting for anyone looking for travel and adventure. Cancel that camping trip. Forget about your European vacation. It's time to spoil yourself and somebody you love by getting them a one-spot shop on Mr. Monday's Celebrity Cruises.
Oh,
Try the all-you-can-eat John's Roast Beef Buffet.
I'm in.
Drink a paint can-sized
Naturally.
glass
Give
of...
me
This is right up my alley.
Dante Barboza.
And if you get bored, you can play on one of the 27 bocce courts along this vessel.
Oh yeah, I mean my face
27
my face
bucks.
should be on a cruise ship. Let's face it.
Where should your face be?
It should be everywhere.
That's what
I mean
I'm saying.
seriously,
I'm
I'll
feeling
take
it.
I'll
I'm
take some
feeling
Dramamine and I'll go on some cruises.
Dramamine, by the way, if you've ever gone on a cruise, if you have like 3 drinks, and you have a Dramamine,
will.
it is
Yeah,
an
chill.
alcohol multiplier like you've never dreamed of.
Absolutely.
I had 3 Bud Lights once on Dramamine. I thought I had 42 beers. Like, it was a level of, I was like,
Like,
what?
were you coherent? Like,
I
was
was
it
still
fun
ve-
buzz, or was it like, man?
No, I was still very charming. I was still very
okay.
charming,
Well,
but
that's
I
how
was
you
just
get-
like, I was like,
That's enough.
holy shit. Like,
That thing about
wow.
Dramamine is
Yeah,
true.
really?
That's how I got my wife to say I do it.
Really?
International waters.
That's
it should've
vodka
counted.
count.
But absolutely, the cruise ship, the celebrity cruise ship idea, no question.
I think you do really well.
I'm
That's
in on
part
that.
of your brand.
Yeah, tell these guys to get involved.
Every day's a Monday.
Let's get it going.
Next up, ooh, this one's my favorite. Stress affects everyone differently. The one constant is that we all deserve relief from it. That's where Mr. Monday's lap massager comes in.
Ooh,
Unwind from the troubles of the day with this pulsating pleasure wand. Set the vibrations to the frequency that works best for you and grind that massage mallet over the lap until you need a towel and a sandwich.
Massage mallet.
Mr. Monday's lap massager comes in 2 sizes, original and black. Get yours
those are
today.
sizes or colors?
Original and black.
What is lap? What is lap?
I need a
what,
cigarette.
what does lap stand for?
Lactating ass prism.
No, legs, ass, and pelvis.
I thought it was legs,
Yeah.
ass, penis.
Appropriate.
No, I'm kind of
The last
I'm
P-
feeling this lap massager thing.
I think that's
Carlo,
you.
the last P. Well, that's not that simple.
Oh, I like that one, McCluskey.
But I mean, does it? I mean, this thing's not just. I mean, people can massage themselves anywhere. Guys, girls can massage.
Except the subway. I got in trouble for that.
Huh? But I'm saying.
You're all, dude, you're about ever expanding
Can I ask a
awesomeness.
question?
This
with the
is
massage,
this
you
is your
see Carlo's
brand.
head at the top, though, right?
Hey, you looking at the
Massage
image
him,
behind you?
and this
With
is
my
head.
mouth wide
With his
open.
head, with his mouth.
Oh yeah.
with his lips on my mouth.
There we go. Boom, boom. Win-win chicken dinner.
I like the lap massage idea.
I think we can go far with that.
I'm serious with your head, with that nice head of hair.
Yeah, you call my people
Right?
tomorrow. Let's go. Let's get this done.
We'll put up something at the end of the
That's a
show so
slam
you can
dunk.
pre-order
That's a
one.
slam dunk.
That's a no-brainer.
All right, our last one. It's as true today as when ZZ Top first said it. Every girl goes crazy for a sharp-dressed man, and your girl will go crazy when she sees you in one of our elegant baby seal skin suits. We hit these marine mammals with clubs so
Save
that
the
you can hit the
sails.
clubs in style.
Not
Mr.
gonna get a lot of
Monday's
sales doing
baby
this, Carl.
seal skin suits. You're gonna like the way these adorable dead water dogs look on you.
Save the sales. I don't like this at all. I
Yeah,
mean, we don't want to be killing sales.
I don't mean to be controversial, but I'm not for this. Not at all.
Can I be honest with you guys? Anybody ever been around a seal? They're dirty. They have big talons at the end of their fins, and they're awful animals.
I know, but they got Heidi
They're
Klum.
horrible. They're horrible.
so you think
horrible
we should,
creatures.
so you feel like we should kill them?
You think I'm kidding? Who knows a seal? Anybody see a seal?
I've been around
I've
seals.
seen them. I've seen them.
They're terrible. They're like big, huge rats.
I'm on board. I'm pro seal.
You're pro seal?
I'm pro seal.
When was the last time you saw a seal?
San Diego.
Okay, when? 14 years ago?
I don't know. 4 years ago.
There you go.
I lose evolutionary
Wait, have they
sympathy
changed?
for a
Have they
creature I can
changed in the
walk up
last
to
4
and hit
years?
I
with a
was
bat.
swimming in Nantucket.
They-
and a
they
seal
ch-
approached me.
Those
It was very vicious.
Those seals took the wrong side of my politics in
That's
2016. Well, it's like they're seals. Are you out of your fucking mind?
What, was it a cow? You don't like cows? A cow's a wonderful, nice animal.
Yes.
Everybody slaughters them left and right.
They smell like
They
shit.
slaughter them left and right.
Yeah.
What, is a seal supposed to be some special animal?
And we eat them. If you're gonna eat the seal, all right, I'll tell you what. If you're gonna
We're not talking about your seal, we're talking about wearing it.
yeah, and I think we
it's
can
an
do
awful
without
We
that.
also need clothing.
The
we
only
need
part
clothing.
of a seal we
I
should
think
wear.
cows are cute.
I want to wear a seal.
There we go. Thank you,
should-
Chris.
Let's tell these guys. Whoever
Thank
this
you. Anyone
company
else?
is.
Me too.
George, yep, 2, there's 3. Anybody else? Seal.
Zollo, I completely understand your politics, but in the rain, this suit won't get wet.
Politics? How can you be politics? You guys are crazy.
Let's have them make seal-skinned condoms. And now
There you
I'm
go.
all
You
for
can
that.
reusable. There you go.
No better seal
There you go.
than a seal-skinned condom.
Seal-skinned. I'll do that. I'm for that, but not for the suits and you know.
You think it tastes
Yeah,
like
I'm not
fish
on
now?
You're not on board?
No.
You really hate seals.
No, I just don't think. I don't see why seals are like everybody gonna save the seals. I mean, there's plenty of seals, by the way. There's overpopulation, but a cow, a beautiful, cute, like nice creature, doesn't bother anybody.
Cockroach.
Slaughter that.
They're ferocious. Not in India.
You know,
My cousin was killed by a cow.
I'm sure they kill about 2 people a
Seriously?
year. No.
Yeah, he's lactose intolerant.
Yeah, right.
So that pretty much kind of wraps up the show tonight. Donnie, great
Jesus
job
Christ.
tonight. Remember, Mondays are like, I'll tell you why I like Mondays. You want to be happy, you want to be healthy, you want to make money. That's why you got to like Mondays. Seriously, I was thinking about it today. I think about it every day.
I thought today was Tuesday. And I was disappointed. It's Monday.
Yeah. What'd you drink? A lot this weekend? Do drugs?
No, we had something to do last night. I thought it was Monday night, so I thought today was Tuesday.
So we were supposed to have Chris and Blinn on the show tonight, but I guess she got a bad case of nausea. So hopefully you're feeling better out there. And But
Must have nausea.
I love that's how she's been introduced to the audience. We were supposed to have Kristen on, but
she wasn't feeling good. It's too bad. I wish she was here, but you know, everyone misses. Hey, listen. Everyone misses their chances in life. Too bad. What are you gonna do? I hope she gets better soon, though. So remember, Monday isn't an option; it's an opportunity. On the count of three, scream Monday as loud as we can. 1, 2, 3. Monday!
Come and get your tank tops. Universal sizes, one fits all. Get your dress shirt for your summer wearing. Get your summer tank tops, gray or black. Black makes it look thin. Get your tank tops, summer's coming. And your thousands of tank tops to sell. Let's go, the summer's here. Summer's here. Summer's here. You want to get a suit coat for the summer? For your summer wearing? Let's go! I Love Monday t-shirts back in stock. We shelved it up. Monday hoodies on sale. Buy a bunch of them. Flat print breaking balls hats like the millennials wear. Wedding season's coming. Get your dress shirt. The original I Love Monday t-shirt. Let's go, you scumbag.